love how the season ended, but, you know, the reality is we won 3 games, and that's not good enough, and it never will be. Dan and I were aligned in a vision, in a plan, and from the very get-go, the big part of this plan was player development.
The Detroit Lions select Penei Sewell.
Wow! Get there! Being the deep.
Penei Sewell not backing down.
Willie McNeil's the only real roast.
Sack to Lee McNeil. Got him. Landing in a sack. Onwuzurike.
He's another ass kicker as a wide receiver.
Touchdown Detroit Lions! Amon-Ra St. Brown in the receiving end.
I got you. Let's go.
We just get players we love, that's all.
It was good to see a number of young guys, rookies, rookie free agents, second-year players that have really played a lot of valuable reps for us this season. I thought the back half of the season we started to kind of find a little bit of a rhythm. That's a good thing. That's something to build off of.
At this point, the foundation is laid. You know, we still have some work that we have to do. You know, we're excited about this next phase of the process and next phase of this journey. This is going to be the player acquisition phase. Things that we started in February last year, we were able to start, you know, at the beginning of the fall this year. You know, free agency will be better. You know, the draft will be even better. So we're really excited about that, starting the next phase of this journey. We'll be coaching the Senior Bowl. That'll be a good place to start. We'll get eyes on these guys. The roster looks good. You know, there's a lot of gold to be found there at that game.
Hey, good morning. I would just start with this. This is a great opportunity to work with the talent that's here, knowing that we'll be in position to have a few moves in the draft, and certainly these guys are very much a part of that. So this is a great opportunity for our staff. Deuce is all he's all go, man, and he's a stud.
Dan basically told me that they're doing a new deal at the Senior Bowl, and he explained that I'll be running everything, and I said, cool, let's do it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm Deuce Staley. I'll be your head coach for the week. I'm excited. Can't wait to get to work with y'all.
Once I found out that I was going to be the head coach, I wanted everybody to be one up, from the training staff, weightlifting. I wanted everybody to take that step with me.
I'll request that I coach the DBs, and I'll be working as the defensive coordinator.
Ben Johnson, I'll be your offensive coordinator. Jeff Watkins, special teams.
Stephen Thomas, defensive line. Jerry Campbell.
I'll just be observing.
It's great to be able to address those men, to be able to give them the mission and let them know how we're going to accomplish what we need to accomplish.
All right, so let's jump into why we're here. The number one reason you are here is to improve your draft status. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, here's how we're going to do it. Number one thing is competition. All of you have been competing when playing this game since you've been yay high. The shit inside of you is in you. And that's what drives you. It's fucking competition. That's what drives these coaches. It's competition. Digest the information. It's going to be a lot of thrown at you, man. In a short period of time. You're going to get a fucking playbook here in a second. And let me give you a little advice about that playbook, all right? This is what I would do if I was you. I would treat that playbook like your cell phone. Every 5 minutes, look at it. That's what you do with your cell phone. Log in on TikTok and taking pictures and shit. Don't be taking cute. Right? But really though, treat it that way. Every time you get a break, look at it. Digest the information. Yeah, I get it. It's an all-star game. I get it. All right, we're trying to show this and show that. That if they keep the score, we want to win. Y'all with me? That's right. Now, we, you, us, all of us are here to do that. All right, let me find out. Stand up. Look to the man nearest you, left or right, and say, I got your back. So guess what? That's real, right? You just signed a verbal contract with the man next to you. And that's what we're about. So let me tell you how real it is for me. No one can improve your draft status but you. But remember, y'all in this together. Y'all with me? Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's where it started off. That's it, oh. That's it. That's it right there. That's what the f I'm talking about right there. That's how you set the f tone. That's it right there.
I wanted to make sure to set the drills up, set practice up to where they're going to have fun and compete.
Y'all know what time it is?
Yes, sir.
It's competition time. He don't want you. Call him out. You want him? Come on. Talk to him. Hold on. You want something? I can't hear you. You say you want something? Come over here and get it then. Oh, you want it again? Well, get back up there and get it again. You asked for it. You want it again? Get it again then. You asked for it. Get it again. He said he wanted it again. 50 push-ups. All the marbles right here. Ho, 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 ho.
Deuce's fingerprint is definitely on this American roster. You can see, you know, the physicality in the practices, the energy in the practices, and it's the same thing with Aubrey and Ben.
I got one big ask of you today. How are you gonna get better today? What's it gonna be?
You're mic'd up?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, AP's doing a great job.
Nothing's happened yet.
Keep the confidence high, maintain. Go get the money, play together, play hard. Let's go.
Got him! Golly! Now you draw it up, but...
The intensity was perfect. It's supposed to be a little bit more detailed than technique. Because you know that's what's going to get you there.
Having our coaches here, we see it as an opportunity to get hands-on these guys. You know, Deuce is doing a great job heading up the coaching staff, and that really helps us because all of this helps to sort of build the folder.
I'll tell you what, you got some good-looking cats over there now. It's good-looking cats. Because some of them cats be all talking. They come in and show out. They woof, they woof, woof, woof. I want to see if he really bought that, though.
Hey, let's set the tone from the first rep. From the first rep.
Alabama, where's that? You guys play football? You guys play football there, huh?
Let's completely dominate the day today. Let's completely dominate the day today, Dick.
Make sure you anchor and shoot them big long arms you got. When you anchor and shoot those arms, no one can get to the quarterback.
So we're going to punt directional. Which way you like to go?
There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, you can't hold. Hey, everybody throw a yellow flag. Come on, that boy trying to ride a horse. You can't ride the horse all the way down the field. You gotta let go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you are. That ball was so easy to catch. That ball was so easy to catch and it made you lackadaisical, didn't it?
Getting our guys down here, our coaches, you getting a chance, most importantly, to see how these guys learn. Getting to work with those coaches, those guys can kind of see how those guys pick up football. It usually translates over to the NFL.
And if you jog through this and you run your wideout route hard, what are they thinking? You don't give a f. We're fighting for our lives right now. Let's practice that way. Let's go.
Did you feel that corner fall off? Thumbs up or no? Thumbs up or no? You feel him fall off, you got the dart. Hey, what's it like having someone in your ear the whole time calling plays? What's that like? Yeah?
It's something I wanted to do. Like you always see NFL quarterbacks. It's cool, man.
Nobody's going to know who's going to fit into our offensive line room or our defensive backs room better than our defensive backs coach or offensive line coach. You know, so for us being able to get our coaches, you know, and really be a part of it, it definitely helps in terms of just confirming everything that you already thought you knew about a player.
There it is. It's a good shot there, bub. I love the ball. Love the ball. Yeah.
Too much?
No, you gotta go get it, man. You gotta go get it. Keep putting it out in front. Next time you have a deep ball over here now, make sure you put it over the outside shoulder. Close. More what I'm talking about. Just a little bit further out in front. You know what I'm saying? Let's see him track it.
Why do you coach?
Why do I coach? One word. Relationships.
Breathe easy, go make some plays. Y'all got it. Let's get ready to go. I appreciate it.
Every single one of those coaches in the stands looking for somebody to do something different.
Yes, sir.
Be you, man.
Yes, sir.
We have a phenomenal staff. They're excellent teachers. They're proven developers of talent. They have a lot of passion to develop players. That's what you really appreciate.
Let's go turn. Let's go turn. Let's go turn. That's what I want to see right there. Now we're practicing, man. Now we practicing.
You got to start thinking, like, how fast can I get my first step down? And it can't be like I'm so fast that I'm just like in this hop or whatever. No, it's like definitive, it's like piston footwork. Have you guys ever seen an engine? I don't know if you even know what pistons do, but they move so fucking fast in an engine, man. You got to think like that. How fast can I get my foot in the ground? You know what I mean? And then everything else will follow.
Z, get on that inside hip so when the guard come off, you ricochet. There it is. Good. Good. When you go to power, I like it. But here, you got here, 2, and get that inside one out to finish unblocked. Good.
When you're doing a walkthrough or something like that, it's a great opportunity to just really focus on all the little things, you know what I mean? Tight with my hands, where's my pad level, where are my eyes? The best gunners, man, play full speed the whole play. Speed's your friend.
But just know when you're in that 6, you're taking that gap, but you still get ready to pad it in, be through, get ready to go out.
Just play a little bit lower. That make sense? You do that, man, you're going to be a damn good player in this league, all right? I get the comfortable position, now I get back to my roots. I get back to my roots. I tell you what, I'm trying to stay away.
It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
On the field, you know, I think everybody's seeing, you know, the energy that our practices have had, and it's the same thing that we have back in Detroit.
Let's go, man, let's hop, let's hop. Let's hop, let's hop. Let's go, let's hop, big fella.
Here we go, on the hop, on the hop.
I hear that horn blow, I'm ready.
Hey, better early than late.
No doubt.
As much free time as we have, like special sheet really can't be late.
Yeah.
Compete. Go f***ing get him, D. Go get him. Go get him out of this turn. Go get him out. Good job, fellas. Good job. Bring it up, fellas, bring it up. What if that's your last practice? What if that's your last day on this earth? Do not operate, do not wake up every day like you have an unlimited amount of time. I was in them cleats in these past 11 years ago. A lot of former players are standing before you, fellas. Wonder why. Wonder why? Because the passion never leaves you, fellas. Go out and give it your all every day. Lay it on the line for the name, for the name on the back of your jersey, and for the organization you're about to be representing. Y'all understand? All right, fellas, bring it up.
Look at it. 5'9", 190 pounds, all right? Nobody gave me a shot, all right? My point is, believe in yourself, all right? Believe in yourself. No matter what nobody else is saying, you got to believe in yourself. And not only believe in yourself, walk around so confident, not arrogant, but walk around so confident that it just oozes out of you. That everybody around you wants to be around you, not just because you're confident, but you believe in yourself and what you can do, all right? That's the first thing. The next part, and it sounds easy, but at the end of the day, here it is, all right? You are responsible for you. Don't give no excuses as to why you didn't do this, why this didn't get done. You are responsible for you. So if it don't happen, look at yourself. Look at the man in the mirror, all right? Bring it up, here we go.
A lot of times when you start hearing about people being developed on this level, you automatically think about the player, you know, but also coaches. So, and that's what this is about. Just continuing for the coaches to get better. Myself, Ben, AP, Jet, and everybody did, and they enjoyed it.
Very good. Hey, before we get going here, let me ask a question to the group. Do we have any sensitive guys in here? We good? Okay. Whole goal is to do what? Get better, man. Get better. And if you don't get feedback, you don't get the truth, it's hard to get better. Okay? So, listen, nothing's ever personal. And that goes for this week. That goes for whatever team you're with. That goes for your whole NFL career. Heck, embrace it, man. Embrace it. The red flag should go up when what? You're not getting coached anymore. That's when the red flag goes up. Oh, no. Oh, no. You with me? So, with that being said, let's talk about yesterday real quick. Who won yesterday? Offense or defense? Was it close? No. It really wasn't close. But the good news is what? We got an opportunity today. Okay, we got an opportunity today. Hey.
Then behind the scenes, you know, the fact that when the teaching component comes about and kind of see like how do these players absorb information, how do they kind of take it from the classroom to the field, when you can actually get it real time and actually see it for your own eyes, that's golden.
That's over now. We got that's out of our system. There is no more it's okay anymore, okay? We got to make improvement. How many balls were on the ground yesterday between the quarterback and center? Way too many. 2 to 3, right? How many flags did we have on us? okay? So right then and there, we clean that part up, we're gonna make huge strides. Now, with that being said, are they gonna be better? You better believe it. You better believe it. So, hey, challenge is this, dial in. I know, man, this is a long week, but right now, we're all in on football, and we're all in to kick the defense's ass today, okay?
Before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys. If you're familiar with what the Senior Bowl did, it gave coaches like myself an opportunity to be in an elevated position to be able to be a defensive coordinator. I'm a defensive backs coach. And I just want to thank you guys for the effort, the attention to detail, and the communication. Really just owning up and buying into even simple things like the code work. I want to say I appreciate that. The effort and the energy that y'all guys play with, it's evident that everybody on the staff, position coaches, number one and most foremost, are expressing how important it is that you guys play hard and play with that. When coaches watch this, we don't know what call you're in. They don't know if you're in the right gap. They don't know if you made the right coverage call. But how hard you play, the tenacity that you play with, and your effort to the ball, that jumps out. It really does. So thank you. Not only I know I speak for my staff as well when we talk about this, but I really appreciate everything that you guys did. Okay?
The guys seem excited about being able to speak with these players, get to know these guys on a personal level, and that really helps us because, again, it's all part of sort of building our report on these guys, and their opinion matters. I mean, these are the guys that they're going to end up having to coach, and they need to have a personal relationship.
We're only going to have one kickoff and one kick return, all right? First start the game and then to start the half, all right? So we'll get one shot at those. We got to be locked in on that rep, all right? We got one shot, one kill, all right? We got limited opportunities, so we got to maximize the opportunity when they come up, all right? Our field goal block, man, this is where the real ball players show up, all right? Real ball players don't take plays off. Doesn't matter how long you've been in this league, what you've done in this league, however many all-pros, pro bowlers, the real ball players don't take this play off. Here's what I'm gonna say, take a look here at 88. We talk about elite get off in the tight end position. You guys tell me, is that elite get off? Boom, we should have the entire unit flying off the football just like that. Let's take a look at another one. Where's my man from Louisiana? This is pretty damn good. I'll be honest with you, it's pretty damn good. Is this running off the football? Yeah, this is not running off the football, okay? And that's okay, that's okay. Listen, everything that you got taught in college may be different than what we're teaching here this week, and that's all right. We want to see, hey, who's receptive to coaching, who can pick it up the fastest, and who could potentially fit our system.
Wilt Chamberlain, who knows him? Who heard of him? No, you don't know him. Who heard of him? Right? 11-time champion. Once said he measured his success by how good he made others. And that's what you did yesterday. You guys came out, right? You took coaching from the day before. You went out and had a good day. We got that much better yesterday. You guys have been doing a hell of a job. Florida, where you at? Yo. Stand up for me. Would you say offense or defense won yesterday? Offense? Let me ask you a question. My defense, Florida State, let me ask you a question. If somebody owe you some money, they got to pay up, right? You agree? George, where you at? Somebody owe you some money, they got to pay up, right? Offense, somebody owe you some money, they got to pay up, right? We all agree with that, right? All right, everybody leave this shit right here to one side for a second. Defense, we got this guy. He's good. Right now, Well, I'm gonna let you break it down. How about that? Because I know y'all want some get back today. And we're gonna give y'all some one-on-ones today. Break this down.
Hey, dogs on me, dogs on three. 1, 2, 3. Dog.
The awesome thing about it is you get to see these guys when the cameras aren't rolling, and when they're not, when all eyes aren't on them out on the field, and a lot of times that's when they're letting the hair down. This is sort of our really first opportunity for us to just kind of engage these guys, get to know about them, get to know about their background, their families.
The biggest part of this interview process is knowing the culture that we're building and the guys that we currently have in the locker room. who can help us continue to be great and continue to move forward in a positive way.
That's probably the biggest piece. We're very intentional, very specific in what we do down here. So we have questions on every player on these rosters.
I'm looking for us to be able to build rapport with them, get them talking about their experience, their story.
We are in the people business. Yeah, we scout players and we're looking for certain talent athletically, but as much as that, we're looking for certain people.
See if there's going to be a cultural fit on the team. It's absolutely critical. Just have that type of grit that we're looking for. Just from a personality standpoint, how is this guy going to fit in with the rest of the vets we have in the room?
Being able to say, like, okay, this person would fit in this position group really well or would not fit well, or I think they'd be really great in the locker room, or they'd be really great as a part of the rookie class. Yes, you're playing with us this week, but you could be playing with us for the next 10 years, so you never know.
One of the biggest parts about being an area scout is the background information. Whatever I can find out that can help us to make the best sound decision as far as who we taking, that's kind of what I want to do. So I always say I feel like a private eye as an area scout.
A lot of our scouts, they're on the road doing a hard job.
You're going to school for football, essentially. You get up, go to school, you just go to a different school each and every day. You go to class, you watch film, then you drive to your next hotel, and all of a sudden you got to do your homework and type up all your reports you did for for that day and move on to the next one.
I kind of miss it a little bit, when I used to be on the road all the time. You're getting real-time intel.
Get in there, talk with liaisons, strength coaches, position coaches, other sources around the facility.
After they've done all that work in the fall, okay, what do we need to see? What kind of question we need to answer at a game like this?
When we get here, grades are in. I've watched the guys in my area, and when I come to get this live look, you just get a more detailed, in-depth look at these guys, kind of confirming what I saw. I like this kid too, man. Big kid, really push it vertical. Big catch radius, competitive. He can play special teams. Just a great character kid.
Look good, explosive. He was snatched out of the air. Guy's a freaking baller.
That's a good bend right there.
He can bend, got good length, all that stuff. It's just, I don't think he's the athlete to play on the edge against some of the monsters we got to face,
He was a guy I did, man. He had a really good year. I thought he took advantage of all those opportunities.
I don't know about, some of the instincts there, but the guy, you're not going to see many players built like that.
He was competitive, super tough, tackle. You couldn't phase him at all.
Well, starting with the area scouts and national scouts, they've seen a lot of these players, but the mere fact that they're able to see these guys versus the top competition definitely gives a lot more clarity.
It definitely helps in terms of just confirming everything that you already thought you knew about a player. To be able to see him out here and compete against some of the best players out in the country is huge.
And good size on this kid, instinctive, got some range. Yeah, he probably was the one that probably stood out a little bit, I thought, yesterday. See what he do today in these elements.
Football-wise, things kind of culminate here. You got the conveyor belt that kind of goes all the way up into the draft, and this is a key cog.
It's a puzzle that you got to put together. These guys in the 2022 draft, we have scouts that were doing work on those guys in 2020.
A lot of times, if you go through the fall, you're always going to have players that you really love or that maybe aren't as high in your regard. So I don't want to come into Senior Bowl and be like, you know what, this guy's not good at X, Y, Z things, and that's just who he is. But you're always starting off with the athlete, especially at these types of conditions.
In the elements.
Oh yeah, this is the best part of it.
Deuce said this was gone. I don't know what he was.
They're saying this is the worst and it's going to pass and we're good. So
hope it gets worse than this.
Yeah.
We're the NFC North, right?
No doubt.
A lot of people don't appreciate seeing QBs throwing well.
Exactly, man.
Seriously, how much did it bother you when you were playing the position? No? I say you just had enough of a howitzer where it didn't matter, right?
Yeah, it didn't matter, man.
It didn't matter, just sling the rock. The film that you get their senior season is the most important part of the evaluation process. But there's going to be guys out here that flash and pop and make plays that, hey, maybe I didn't quite see that in the fall. Now I got to go back and watch the film like, hey, what am I missing?
For smaller school players, it's for the first time playing with bigger league competition. So there's a lot of adjustments that they have to make from not just a mental standpoint, but a physical.
It's been tough for this kid out here. He's getting a chance to see some real competition.
It's his first real exposure to big time ball. Some stronger guys. I think he's struggling a little bit day one, but he's fighting, he's competing.
For him to be able to compete again, these are the best players he's ever seen in his whole life,
Right,
so.
exactly.
And good size on this kid, instinctive, got some range. He didn't come out of nowhere, but he came out of nowhere. I take more pride, honestly, in finding those rookie free agents. That's the joy for me, seeing those guys be able to get out on the field and actually contribute. As a scout, that's kind of our satisfaction.
You got to trust your scouts. It's a very tedious process, but when you have a great group that we have, it's definitely a fun process. I'm in a privileged position to be around such a great group, surrounded by not only great evaluators, but great people, and it's been a very productive week.
There's quite a bit going on here that is kind of above and beyond just the Senior Bowl and the Senior Bowl practices. As far as roster building, we've actually been meeting during our UFA meetings here. So with unrestricted free agency coming up, it's been an awesome time to use the time we've had to sort of discuss the professional side of it.
All right, let's roll.
I like this guy. This guy's my number one guy. I think this guy, I just love the way he plays the game. He's a hard charging, down the hill, aggressive, forceful tackler. There's a sense of urgency and force with his ability to play the game.
This guy would be probably our top defensive player as well. I mean, again, if this is a guy we're willing to pay now. Again, 24, 25 years old, probably is going to be a good player for a while.
Yeah, I think he's a good all-around player. This guy does everything well. I like the athlete, I like the instincts. He just doesn't have rare explosiveness or juice. I don't think he ever really has.
A free agency is right around the corner, so you want to take advantage of the time that you have. So even down here, you kind of bounce into things. This guy will be the number one guy in this class, right?
Well, you might have a chance coming up to it.
Let the debate begin.
Yeah. They both play the game really well, but one plays a little bit different than the other.
That's the interesting thing about this guy. Like, I thought this guy was more finesse.
Really like this player too. He's been playing lights out in the playoffs. He's had some major key plays for them in these games.
I think they use him in so many different ways. He gets kind of stretched a little thin at times, but I really like him. I think he's well-rounded, top-notch starter.
He's going to be 29 years old when the season starts. Depending on the market, really would like to have this player to help us at this position.
I like the way this dude sounds. You even sold Dorsey at 29 years old.
I like his playing style. I've liked him when he came out.
Yeah, he's a good football player. That dude's a good player.
I'm just more worried about the big picture with this guy. I know he was a pain without contracts. I included him on the list, though, because I thought he could potentially be a good bargain guy.
It's all about the preparation aspect of it. We come in here with a plan and said, look, man, how much work can we accomplish from, working on free agency and then still while not losing our focus on what we have to accomplish down here at the Senior Bowl this week.
The very first step on the path to the draft. It is the final game of the 2021 college season. It is the 2022 Reese's Senior Bowl.
For the first time at the Reese's Senior Bowl, assistant coaches from both staffs are going to be elevated into expanded leadership roles. So for the American team, led by the Lions, Deuce Staley is going to be the head coach today.
Good, get on top of the defender. There you go, good. I don't care if you drop it, go high point it. Go attack the rock. Go get it, go get it. Good, there you go, whatever you get, go high point. Hit it! Right.
Let's go, Ron. Let's go, let's go.
Early this week, Coach Shep got up there and talked about time. Taking advantage of your time. I've been given a wonderful opportunity just like you. But you know what? Punch in, punch out. Job ain't done yet. I ain't did shit yet. The next thing Coach L talked about was understanding belief. Supreme belief in yourself, supreme belief in the plan, and supreme belief in your teammate. We're going to talk about pride. Taking pride in what you do, where you're from, and who you are. Pride on three.
Hey, pride on me, pride on three. 1, 2, 3.
Pride!
Senior Bowl, college football's best with one final game.
Hey, here it is right here, fellas. We all know our jobs, all right? Back in, let's do a hell of a job back here. Sound this game hard, and then let's hit this thing, all right? Let's start this game off with a boom.
Set to open things up with some trickery. And Bayless Jones.
Hey, 21! How far? That drive right there, that's on us, all right? We're on task to get down the field, all right? So we take that penalty, all right, from us, all right? We put that penalty on us, so we got to make sure moving forward we won't have any more of those, all right? That's the thing that gets you off track. A penalty, fumble, loss of yards, stuff like that.
Everybody cool? Settled into the game a little bit? You guys get one, got to catch the ball, whatever you need to do. If you need, hopefully go straight out, get it back on the field.
Go press that, go. Keep going, go. There you go. There you go. Coach, you put him on his back and went to the quarterback. You bury him like that, you go to the quarterback. I love that, boy. I love it. Hey, same intensity when y'all go out there.
Hey, it's our last shot here. All right, so we got to get in the end zone.
Potentially a shot at the end zone from the 34. Malik Willis will step up, directing traffic. It's a long way to go. It is. But Malik Willis has wheels. Willis inside the 10. Dan Campbell has all kinds of free time to talk to Tom Pelissero.
That's a great point, Andrew. Dan, what exactly are you doing here today?
What are we doing, or what am I doing here?
What are you doing? You're just standing around.
I'm just letting my coaches coach. I'm cheering on these guys that we've been coaching all week, and I'm enjoying watching the game.
What are you looking for when you're seeing these guys interact on the sideline? You're seeing them on the field in the game setting. What are you trying to find out?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is. It's a game setting, and so you're just kind of seeing how they do, how they react with each other. You know what kind of teammates they are. You know, who's in it for themselves, who's in it for the team.
When you look at your coaches here, obviously Deuce Staley is running things. You got Ben Johnson, who's maybe in sort of an audition for your offensive coordinator role. How do you feel about the job he's done?
Yeah, look, I like what he's done. I feel like everything's been organized this week. It's been structured. I feel like he's doing a good job here.
You got a lot of picks in this draft, a couple of them in the first round. What is the focus for the Detroit Lions heading into 2022?
Look, the focus is, and I'm going to be as very generic as I can, is just upgrading in all areas. That's where we need some help. Certainly, look, you'd like to add a receiver, you'd like to add, you know, a linebacker, you'd like to add a little depth at O-line and DB. So we're just looking for help a little bit everywhere.
Good luck, Dan. Thanks for the time, man.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Shotgun on second and goal. American trying to get on the board. Howell on the keeper. Sam Howell has a touchdown.
Fun day this was, guys. This is a blast, and I can't wait to see these guys get their opportunities next year on the NFL field.
Get used to seeing the guys you saw today because they're getting drafted on April 28th and beyond.
Hell of a week. Let's go. Appreciate it, man.